So what's up guys, it's APJ again. This is the 4th episode of the Newcastle United career mode in FIFA 16, and straight away we kick off with the player training and some interesting growth. The Florian Thauvin is so close to 78, and first of all we are going to get a match against Arsenal, who are the league leaders at the moment, and we are down in 12th. So Arsenal, this was one of the bad games for Newcastle in real life this season. They got a Mitrovic sent off in the earlier parts of the game, and they were with 10 men nearly 75 minutes into the entire game. So regarding this team, we got Aarons at left mid, and we got Ayoze Perez leading the line this time. Apart from that, it's a much unchanged squad. And early on, Walcott, this was the game plan of Arsenal. Walcott getting into this position and crossing in all day long, and I tried to do the same with Aarons here, passing out to, I think it was Sissoko, but Mertesacker read the game very well. And once again here, Welbeck setting up Walcott perfectly, and he delivers his across, but this time Tim Krul was on target here. And Ayoze Perez here, look at that, he was teasing Mertesacker and he gets in the box, but the shot power is not there, and Petr catches it easily. And once again Wijnaldum gets into great position, and Cech makes a very good save. And from the resulting corner, I clearly need to work on this corner, man. That was a disappointing corner. The ball was great, but we had no players to have a decent connection, and that was the end of the first half. In second half, we did get a wonderful chance with the Wijnaldum, and the shot power turns me down, man. In this episode, I need to work on my shooting, but we get a lucky moment here with Thauvin getting the ball from mistake from Cech, but once again, I just screwed up all up, man. It was a mess there, but we couldn't take advantage, and Arsenal were very lucky. And Haidara sets Sissoko through on a run here, but the referee pulls out for a foul, and Walcott was sent off in the game, and it's the absolute reverse of what happened to the real life. Mitrovic was sent off in the early moments, and Walcott is sent off in the dying moments of this match, and this could turn into our favor, and Arsenal went on to win 1-0 against them. Can we take advantage of the extra man? We are trying to do there with a wonderful pass from Janmet to Wijnaldum, who goes all the way long, and Mitrovic is unmarked, and he passes out to Mitrovic and he finishes it, and that is his first goal in Newcastle colours. Finally he breaks the deadlock, and it's much important goal coming against the league leaders at the moment, and it could seal us the 3 points, and it's especially very late in the game, and that's how the match did end. 1-0 to Newcastle, and that was very convincing. Not the greatest of games, but it was a very good game, to be fair. So moving on into the player training once again, and after the last game, hoping for much better growth, and it's a much better growth, man. Ayoze Perez is so close to 75, and next up we are going into the transfer deadline day. And regarding the transfers, and we are all set to go for the rest of the season, especially until January. We are good to go. I haven't got any place to sell, neither to buy as well. So as you can see there, Bayern Munich have turned into a selling club. They sold Muller to Boateng to Chelsea, Muller to United, and David Alaba to Juventus. And in the final moments of the transfer window, Lacazette has been sold to Manchester City, and Barclays Premier League have got the talents of various clubs, man, and we're going in for another training session here, hoping for a growth of Ayoze Perez. But Florian Thauvin is up to 78, so that's very impressive. He has gone from 76 to 78 within the first 2 months, so that is very interesting growth. And from one session to another we go, and Ayoze Perez this time moves him up to 76, and these are my favorite players, and they are very fast growing, man. So with that said, we are moving into the next game against West Ham United, and it's a Monday night fixture, to be fair, and West Ham are really struggling at the bottom of the table. They are 19th, and we are sitting in 11th with 7 points. So to be fair, I didn't even realize we have the best defensive record. We are joint first with Manchester United. We only conceded 2 goals in the process of 4 games, so that's not bad. And this is how West Ham lineup: Adrian, Jenkinson, Ogbonna, Reed, Creswell, Song, Noble, Amalfitano, Moses, Payet and Valencia. Especially Payet, Moses and Valencia could be the major threat for us in this game. So we've been bring back Mitrovic, and Perez moves down into the left mid, and apart from that, Colback plays at CDM. So our team is most solid, I think so. After a very decent result at against Arsenal, we are very confident. And early on, Wijnaldum passing out to Mitrovic, but he collapses it. And they do the exact same thing, and they score a goal, man, with Enna Valencia. So that was very disappointing. We tried to do the same thing there, but it worked for them with, I think it was Payet passing out to Enna Valencia. That was a great header, to be fair. And we had a great chance here. Wijnaldum passing out to Jose Perez, and he returns to Wijnaldum, but Ogbonna read the game very well. So that was and West Ham really dominated us with nearly 60% of possession, and we didn't have a single shot. But that changed in the second half. Mitrovic here having loads of space, but didn't get enough power to test Adrian. He made a very comfortable save, and Jose Perez, and we did work a great pass from Haidara, and Wijnaldum scored, but it was ruled out for offside. And all the eights against, man, it's really happening in a single game, and it was one of the unluckiest game I ever played. And they go into another end and score a wonderful goal, because I was going all out on attack trying to get an equalizer, but in the 19th minute we tried to get a consolation goal with the post. Nothing works out in this game, and that was the end of the game. 2-0 to West Ham United, and this was a very disappointing performance in the game. So next game we try to simulate it against Watford United, and trying to get a win here with against Watford. And it was very quiet until in the 43rd minute Mitrovic gets a goal, and early in the second half Perez gets a goal, and soon they got one back, and it's 2-1 that the match would end. And we got another training session, and this is the last time we're gonna do the same drill. And in the next episode onwards, we'll be doing the different drill. And once again, these two guys are growing very rapidly. And next up, we got the Capital One Cup against Southern United, and I'm going to simulate it with my second team. Why not? And the second team is rather comfortable with my second team. Apart from the goalkeeper, I'm really comfortable with it. So we go 2-1 up, and they equalize with Mooney, I think. So it was a cat and mouse kind of game. We score, they score, but fortunately we did get a late goal from Veron Anita to secure us into the next stage with the 3-2 scoreline. So we finish off with the table, guys. West Bromwich Albion are leading the Barclays Premier League right now, and we are down in 8th place with 10 points. It's very decent. 6 games played, 3-1 and 2 is our record. So until my next video, guys, I will catch you later.